Hi everybody, this is Emily Kavanagh from MMA UK. I'm just waiting for Stevie Ray to come in. We're going to have a great interview ahead of his amazing night tomorrow at Kirkcaldy Shrink Arena Promotions. Amazing fight night. We're just waiting for him to come in. Hi to everybody watching already. As always guys, you can ask any questions and just comment below and I'll try and get through as many as I possibly can for you. Stevie, when you're there, just comment below for me and I'll get you added in. This is always an awkward part of the interview, sitting waiting. Should start dancing or something. In fact, I'll leave that up to Peter Knox. If he was here, he'd be rapping. So guys, tomorrow night, Kirkcaldy Ice Rink, we've got Arena Fight Promotions. First absolutely amazing event about to come up. It's in a massive arena. Amazing night for Scottish fighting, all the fighters, and it's going to be exciting. You better get yourselves down there. Just waiting for him to come in. If anybody's got any questions, just pop them below, obviously, while we're waiting. Hello.
Alright.
How you doing? You alright?
No bad. How are you?
Aye, good, good. Your stress levels through the roof?
I'm feeling alright actually. Feeling no bad.
Good. So obviously we've got a big night ahead of us tomorrow. You want to tell us a wee bit about it?
Well, me and Gary Patterson, the owner of the Arena Strength and Conditioning Gym. I've known Gary for a while. He used to sponsor me, like as an athlete. He used to live up in Aberdeen, and he used to run a Myrtles fight promotions. He moved to Kirkcaldy a while back. He's opened the Arena Strength Conditioning Gym, and we were in talks basically, said about trying to run a show together, MMA show, and doing it at the ice rink. So I mean it's a big venue for kind of starting off, but we thought, you know what, just give it a try. So the first I just look to build up. It's always the first show that you can kind of see how it goes and take it from there. But I'm looking forward to it now.
Yeah, amazing. So how's it been for you promoting this event instead of actually fighting on it?
It's been alright. I've had it not too bad, to be fair. Gary's done most of the work. I mean, he's done shows and that before, so I've just kind of tried to help advertise it, and I've done the fight card. There's 11 fights on the night. 7 of them are from Braveheart, so I'm going to be running back and forth, cornering tomorrow. So
Wow. So you've got 7 guys fighting, and is it true that most of these guys, it's their first big fight? Some of them have only been training with you for 6 months.
Aye. Some of the, most of them have done stuff before. So some of them have done maybe Thai boxing or BJJ. They've all kind of had a wee bit of a background. Maybe some of them have done a wee bit of boxing training. But most of them, it's their first fight. I think some of them's maybe done like a charity boxing match and BJJ competitions and stuff like that. But I think
You watched the World Cup while we're doing this interview?
I think the only guy that isn't their debut is Graham Callahan. He's fought 3 times before, and he's been pretty much training along beside me for the last kind of 7 years, 8
Yeah.
years. He's been on and off, like, but Graham's trained with me at Rick Young's, trained with me at higher level, at Edge, even before I moved to higher level MMA, and now obviously he's started training at my gym since I opened that.
Yeah. Looks amazing. So what's the atmosphere like in the gym just now then? Is everybody all hyped?
Oh, buzzing! They're all absolute buzzing. It's good. Like, we've created a really good team. You know, obviously when we're training, we're making sure we're getting the serious training in, but there's a load of banter in the gym as well. We've got a group page and stuff, so they're always having a laugh on the group page and posting up about their abs and their food and all that. So it's been good. I think they've enjoyed it, although some of them are maybe sitting watching this and now hungry.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the weigh-ins tomorrow. But I think it'll be enjoyable for them. And
Aye,
like I've
brilliant.
said to them, I know obviously everybody gets nervous for a fight, and I've tried to give them the old pep talk and just try to explain to them, like, at the end of the day, some people like live up to it too much and think that it's the end of the world if they lose, or all
Yeah.
you can do is go out and give it 100%. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. You know, the next day you've still got your life. You still got you know, if you've got kids, you've still got your kids. You've still got your home. You've still got work, whatever else.
Yeah.
So I just get 100%, and they're all buzzing. They're all absolutely buzzing.
That's the main thing, isn't it? You love what you're doing.
That's it. I'm looking forward to it as well. So
Brilliant.
good.
So what we're going to expect from your fighters then? Do you want to make any predictions?
Well, I didn't want to give too much away, some of my
Oh, come
fighters,
on.
but I'm gonna say, like, obviously it can go either way, but I reckon. Well, I'm hoping we get obviously 7 wins, but I'll be happy if we get like 5 out of 7.
Brilliant.
Getting a phone call for Gary there. He must be got something
Just
to
try to
say.
get on an interview.
But I mean, just they're going to look good. I think, like, there's some guys that have literally only trained 6 months with me, and like I didn't think you would think it, because they're really coming on, and I just think that it's going to be a good night, and they're all going to show different stuff. I've got one fighter that's got really good striking. So I'm not going to name names, because, like I said, it's some of their first fights, and I don't
Yeah.
really want much away. But I've got one guy
Right,
that's,
okay.
well, I've got a few guys, but I've got one guy that's really good striking, and his ground games, like, came on loads as well. So I'm feeling confident for him. Graham, he's been around forever, training with me all different places. So I mean, it's good to see him back. He's had 3 fights, and good to see him kind of getting back in there and getting a fight. So I'm looking forward to his fight. I've got another guy that hits like a truck. That if he lands on his opponent, then it's going to be a good night. And then a few other guys that are really good at jets and stuff. So it's going to be action packed anyway. I could definitely see a few brawls. There's a few of them that really like a good scrap as well, and are hoping for a bloodbath.
So. Well, that's what people pay the tickets for, isn't it? We're just going to go to, we've got loads of questions coming in here, so I'll just go through some of the comments.
Is there a way I can see them? No, I don't think there is.
So Peter Knox is asking, any special guests tomorrow night?
Right left. Oh, here we go. Any special guests? The most special guest ever, the one and only Steve. I'm just kidding. Danny Henry's maybe coming. He's waiting to see if he's got the night off work. so he might end up coming. I think my teammate Jason, the Sensation Woods, has come in, pro fighter. My coach James Doolan. So there's a good few kind of people that people will know and recognise and whatever. So
Brilliant.
aye.
We've got David Campbell asking, is there any tickets left for tomorrow night?
There is. I mean, we committed to, like I said at the start, we committed to a big arena that I think Kirkcaldy Ice Rink holds like 3,000 people. So there is tickets left. There's a good amount sold. So regardless, it's going to be a busy, good night. But aye, there'll be tickets on the door or at the gym if you want to grab them.
Sorted. We've got James Anthony asking, any 50 grand bonus offers?
None of that will be happening tomorrow.
maybe future.
That's it. Aye, you never know. The UFC had to start somewhere, so.
Aye, exactly.
That you never
So,
know where it can take you.
Aye. Just going off that as well, so obviously this is a massive event, a massive arena for your first one. Where do you see this going in the future? Are you, obviously you've got your big promotions already in Scotland. Are you wanting to keep it in Scotland? Are you wanting to travel? Like, what's your vision for it?
I mean, to be honest, not really looked past it. I mean, it's the same as a fight. Like when you've got someone lined up, I don't really like looking too much into the future or. I mean, focus on this event, see how it goes. And like I said, I've had it not too bad. I've basically done, I got the ring girls and I done the fight cards. I've done a couple of other things, but helped advertise it. Sorted like some of the jobs out and stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, Gary's done most of the work with sorting all that stuff. So I mean, we'll just see how it goes tomorrow night. I'm excited for the show, and I'm excited because obviously this is my first few fighters that are going to be fighting. So
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see how they do. They're all feeling really confident, but I mean, it's the fight game.
Anything can happen.
Just hoping, obviously, we didn't go 0-7. I'm sure that will happen, but it wouldn't look very good if that happened.
So you said there about the swords. So is it true that you've got swords for the winners? You've got swords made?
Aye, Gary sorted that out. Rudy swords or something. Or I can't even remember what they're called, but they're really cool, like wooden swords, and they've got I can't remember what they say on them, but something like being in battle, but it's only the winners that obviously get the sword. So if you're fighting tomorrow night and you're watching, you got to make sure you win if you want to get that sword. But I mean, all the fighters get paid. You get paid if you lose. You get paid if you win. Different, obviously, purses, and yeah, you also get a sword if you win as well. Aye.
Brilliant. That's amazing. That's a pure good idea. Like, obviously, normally you just get the title of it and the hype, but actually having something physical apart from obviously a belt for the winners that everybody gets something, I think that's a pure cool idea.
It was Gary's idea as well. I mean, he's got a load of good ideas, and he's knowledgeable. Like I said, he's done shows before. We're wanting to try and make it pretty professional. He's got like Neil Hall and stuff up to do the ref when we could have just got somebody for a local gym to ref one of my teammates at a higher level or something. But he was wanting to get good guys in and make it professional. So aye.
Amazing. So let me just go to some questions here. We've got a lot coming in. We've got Tom asking, will you bring the show to Glasgow?
I will see how it goes. It's in my hometown, the Mora, Kirkcaldy Ice Rink. See how that goes, and then obviously after it, me and Gary can speak and see what he wants to do. But aye, I'm sure we will.
Brilliant. Peter Knox asking, how was training with Ross Houston?
It was good. I mean, they came down from Inverness. That's even quite, humbling for me to, guys coming all the way down just for a bit of sparring and a bit of training.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. I didn't realise how big he was, because obviously he messaged me a while back saying, "Is it all right to get some sparring with you?" Because obviously he's maybe not got as good guys up there to get sparring with. He's fighting on Cage Warriors, so he needs to be making sure he's training and sparring with good guys. So, I came down. I mean, what am I? 7 weeks post surgery now. So pretty much done full MMA sparring, but he wasn't allowed to kick me in the legs, and I wasn't allowed to kick him in the legs, and it was good. He's tough, and like I said, I never realised how big he was. 6'2", and quite a bit heavier than me. So, and I was absolutely fucked. Oh, my gas tank wasn't really up there, but nah, I gave him a good spar, and then we went over some stuff, and he said to me I'd learnt a lot in the kind of 2 hours that he was done. So
Brilliant. Fantastic. We've got Aaron James asking, preferred way of winning, submission or KO?
My preferred way of winning.
I'm guessing so. Aye, it'll be you.
Both feel good, but I would probably say a knockout. Aye, I would say a one-hit knockout. Maybe a kick, spinning heel kick would probably be the best, but head kick knockout or one punch knockout.
Always the best kind, the wild ones. Brilliant. Bring over the Irish ref next time, pal, Dex saying.
Then that choking somebody out feels good as well. I've done that a couple of times.
Oh, we know that. So just let's talk a wee bit about you then. Obviously, UFC London, in my total honest opinion, complete robbery from yourself. So what's next for you fight wise? Have you been in talks with anything future wise?
Well, I got surgery, meniscus surgery 7 weeks ago. So it's only, for those that don't know what meniscus is, it's just the cartilage basically. So it's not a huge surgery. It's not like any ligaments and stuff. I got back to kind of doing stuff pretty quickly. You walk out of surgery, and that's my knee pretty much good now. I'm back to full normal training. Thanks to the guys at Elite Sporting Performance, that my physio obviously getting me back, making sure my knee's great. But I am hoping to have something lined up in the next couple of weeks for around the August time, I'm hoping. So I didn't have a clue where it's going to be or who the opponent's going to be, but I can't wait to get back in there. I mean, obviously I've lost 2 in a row now. I do still believe I've done enough to get the win the last fight, but
100% agree with you. 100%.
the thing is, it is what it is. I can't bitch about it too much. I'll take it on the chin. It was a close fight. I maybe should have done a bit more. Maybe shouldn't have left it in the hands of the judges. But fuck, he was a tough opponent. Any time I went to hit him, he was in a different place. That's not really enjoyable for me. It's no my, like, each to their own. I know that's kind of part of fighting, movement and stuff, but I feel like that was a little bit too much. And I came to fight, and he kind of ran a wee bit. I like Cage, and know I've trained with him before, and I'll still speak to him and stuff. I mean, I didn't know. I'm pretty sure he thought that I won the fight as well. He might feel different watching it now, but I remember, I'm sure he briefly said that he said it publicly that he wouldn't have been surprised if I got the decision or if it was a draw. So, watching it back, a couple of my teammates have said, you know what, a draw would have been fair. The first round, basically, nothing happened. He ran away. I controlled the octagon. We landed a few shots each, barely anything. Like I said, it was hard to hit him. Second round, I think I gave to him. And then the third round, I won the third round, landed some big shots. But I felt like overall, like overall in the fight, I feel like I landed the more significant strikes. I controlled the octagon, and I was the aggressor, and that's what it's meant to get scored on. You know, it says
Yep.
at the start of the fight that the fight gets based on octagon control, aggression, and obviously effective striking and ground. But aye, take it on the chin. It just means that my next one, I'm probably fighting for my job.
Yeah.
If I lose, I'm probably going to get cut. Technically, I've got 3 fights left on my contract, but I didn't think that means shit. If you look, like, I think they can cut me right now. My manager was a wee bit worried because obviously, even though it was controversial my last fight, on paper they just see 2 losses. So if they
Yeah.
need to make room for new guys, sometimes you can end up getting cut. But I have been told that I'm 100% getting another fight.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to just make sure I try and take his head off. First round KO. Doesn't
Aye,
matter who it is.
definitely.
That's it.
Aye.
I'm going back to the way I used to fight a wee bit. Just total aggression, forward pressure, and I'm going to try and take them out in round 1.
Brilliant.
I just need to make sure I leave enough gas in the tank for round 2, just in case.
Just in case.
That's it.
We've got Cam asking, who would you like to be matched up with next?
Well, like I said, I've lost 2 in a row, so I'm not really in a position to call anybody out. There is a few guys I've seen. I wouldn't mind fighting. What do you call him? He just lost to Charles Oliveira. Clay Guida. Wouldn't mind fighting him. He's been around for a while. I like his fight style. Kind of comes, brings it. That's who I want. I don't want guys like, I've had 2 really frustrating fights in the UFC. One was Cajun, and again, I respect him, I like him, but it was a really frustrating fight. I feel like he ran
Yeah.
away from it. And then my other one was Alan Patrick. He took me down and just kind of lied on me. He was like the Brazilian blanket. And just cuddled me to death. So I want guy like, I would much rather get guys like Joe Lozon that tried to take my
Yeah.
head off. You know, he kicked the shit out of me in round 1, and then I
Yeah.
came back and got the win. But even Felder, you know, I got knocked out in the first round. But I'd much rather guys that are going to come and try and take my head off.
Aye, fight.
You know, I could accept that defeat. You know, I got caught, whereas the other 2 are a bit shit.
Yeah. No,
Aye.
definitely. Just going back here a wee bit, we've got James asking, do you think Ross will be possibly the next Scottish fighter to be signed to the UFC?
Who's James? James who?
James Hamilton.
All right.
You're James.
I just thought, no, I wasn't sure if it was my coach or who the James was. The next Scottish fighter, probably. Try to think. There's a few out there that's winning the now. You've got Ross Houston, 6-0 welterweight. Sparred him, he felt good. I think he's like 3-0 on Cage Warriors. So, if he sticks in, I mean, the only thing I would say with guys like that is, you know, he's maybe going to need to do something soon to. He's doing the right thing though. I mean, he came to
Yep.
me for sparring 2 hours. I think it was like a 2-hour drive just to get some sparring. He was down with Leon Edwards, another UFC welterweight, training with him before that. But he's maybe going to need to get someone a wee bit more kind of full time.
Yeah.
I don't know. So Chris Bungyard's doing no bad. So if he sticks at it, he's doing the right thing as well, making sure he's training elsewhere and getting things in, and then we've got a few guys as well that's kind of under the radar. I feel like Stevie McIntosh, who's,
Yeah.
if anybody's ever been to higher level, he's probably the worst spar in the gym. He's a fucking nightmare. Just so long, rangy, hard to hit. And who else? We've got Jason Woods, another beast under the radar. But over the next wee while. I'm sure they'll be kind of in the ranks and whatever. And there's loads of other guys as well. There's that many
Yeah.
to name.
I know there's a lot of good up and coming, definitely on the Scottish scene. Anyhow, I was just we were talking about this in our staff room. It's amazing to see because a couple of years back it was like there wasn't really anything, and now all these up and coming fighters are just like popping up everywhere. It'd be good to see the UFC back in Glasgow as well. That'd be amazing.
I think they might come next year. It's like every 2 years, kind of, that they've showed so far. So I think maybe July next year that they'll come. Hopefully, anyway. But that's the thing. The sky's the limit. I
Yeah.
started training in 2009. The end of 2009, I started training. I got signed to the biggest promotion in the world in 2015. So I'd literally only trained MMA for 6 years. I'd never done anything in my life before it, like combat. Anyway, I just started training, stuck to it, committed 100%. You know, I was training at a place that wasn't good enough for the level I got to. Obviously, I'll still always thank them, Jim McKelvey at Edge MMA,
Yeah.
that got me to where I am. I had to do some things. Obviously, I went to a boxing gym. I went to a jiu-jitsu gym. It was me that had to go to all these different places,
Yeah.
and eventually moved to higher level. But now these guys have got, I'm not trying to big myself up or that, but now they've got me coaching on their
Yeah.
doorstep. Anybody in Kirkcaldy or Fife is obviously welcome to come to my gym, come and train, and you're getting the best of coaching. Bigging myself up here, but I'm pretty much
Go for
I'm
it. Why
pretty much
not?
I'm pretty much teaching everything that's been taught to me. So that's for James Doolan at a higher level. Mostly everything I'll teach is the stuff he's taught me. There is obviously some other coaches out there I've learned from as well. Faraz Sahabi, all the coaches at TriStar. I've been doing at the Kaibon gym. You know, I've been around, so I've learned loads of different stuff.
Yeah.
For some of the best coaches in the world. So
Definitely. Does your mum have Facebook? Will
my
she be
mum,
watching this?
is she on?
I don't know, but I ended up sitting with your mum at the UFC in Glasgow for a wee while.
All right. Oh, I thought she had said. I thought she had said something there, and that's why you said, "Aye, my mum's
I
probably
know.
watching this right now."
Hi,
Oh,
Stephen A's mum.
yeah.
Oh, she was a gut laugh. It was brilliant. I'm just going to go back to some of the questions we've got coming in. A couple of people have asked about tomorrow night. Are the fights going to be getting streamed live, or are you going to be filming them and releasing them later on?
Oh, I'm probably going to be running about, sweating like a pig. So I'm not going to have time to do that. But hopefully, I know they're getting videoed. Gary's set up guys to video it. I think that's for like maybe creating DVDs or putting it online
Yeah.
later. But aye, that would be cool to try and get somebody to kind of Facebook Live them or whatever,
Yeah.
show them live. But I think so far the only way to see it is just get your tickets. Get
Aye,
your tickets and
definitely.
get along. That's it. It's going to be a good night. Aye, fighting, music.
So we've got we've got a lot more viewers than what we did at the beginning. Do you want to just tell everybody again where they can get tickets from, all the information that they need to know about tomorrow?
Aye, well, so you can get tickets at Arena Gym. I think Manifesto and Kirkcaldy had some as well. But I would get a ticket now just in case. But I'm pretty sure there is going to be tickets on the door. The capacity at the ice rink's about 3,000. So you know, if people come and support, it could end up being a really good night, action packed. And I said this the other day as well. Even if you're not a fight fan, you know, come along and support the kind of local fighters.
Yeah.
I've got 7 guys on. They're all from Fife. And I remember when I first met my partner, she was Natalie. She wasn't a fight fan at all, and she didn't think she'd enjoy that sort of thing. And now she loves it, and
Aye.
she's absolutely raging if she's never coming to one. Like she had to miss the one when I was in. She missed the last one as well, London actually. She couldn't get
Oh.
anybody to watch the kids. But anyway,
I know.
aye,
Dad
like aye, it's a really good night. You could literally come to the show, have an amazing night, and not even watch any of the fights just for the atmosphere and stuff.
Aye, no, definitely.
And
Some of the best nights.
that's what my mum and my partner and all that they
Yeah. Still there, Stevie? I think we've lost him, guys. Just give it a wee second, probably signal. Comment, I'll try and get through as many as I possibly can. I'm just trying to scroll through some just now. Nah, we've lost. Right guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through everything again. Tomorrow night, Kirkcaldy Ice Rink, going to be an amazing night of fighting. You need to get yourselves down. You can get tickets from the gym. Just give even Stevie a message on Facebook, the Facebook page, or even MMA UK, we can hook you up. We'll be there tomorrow night. And we spoke a wee bit there about trying to live stream some stuff, so we will try and get as much as that on the internet as possible. And there'll be interviews coming in, and we'll try and get everything, keep you updated if you kind of get yourselves down there. So that'll be all. I'm just gonna, before I go, try and get them back in. Just one last attempt. Nah, I think we've lost them, guys. So, any questions, just drop us a message. Thanks again for Stevie for joining us tonight, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.